We spent a week traveling cross-country from Indiana to Arizona. We did some overnight stops in Arkansas, Texas, and Arizona, and we even managed to fit in some sightseeing. So now it's time to travel the final 350 miles to the Mojave Desert to pick up Jared and McKenna at the camp that they've been volunteering at all summer. So the nice thing about going west is you change time zones. And when you change time zones, going west, gain the hour, I guess you would call it. We switched to time zones the other day, so it's no problem to get up at like 6 in the morning. And we wanted to make sure we got off early today because we're going to see the twins for the first time in 2.5 months. They're both working at this Christian camp, and McKenna has a break. Then they don't get off until 7. So we want to get there, get to spend some time with her. Then at 7 or 7:30, we'll spend some time with both of them. And the dogs are going to go crazy. I mean, we miss them, but we talk to them. The dogs just think they're gone. They hear their voices, but they're not big on the whole FaceTime thing. We got about 370 miles, and then we'll be in the Mojave Desert. I know when I used to think about Arizona before we traveled west, I used to just think of it as desert, right? We think of Phoenix, of sand and the red rocks, and so it's really great to come along I-40. And when you come through Flagstaff, I mean, it's just wooded. If I plopped myself down here 5 years ago and said you're in Arizona, I would never have believed it. So it's fun when you go on Interstate 40. Now, if you go on Interstate 10, you won't see this because that's further south, and you do just stick more to the dry, the sand. So now I think we're going to stop. We got to fill up with gas, and you want to do that before you get to California, because not that Arizona is like real cheap, but compared to California, it's a lot less expensive for gas. And I think we're going to eat something, because normally I'll make an omelet or something for Brian and Alex in the morning before we head out. I did not do that this morning, and they're probably hungry. I'll figure out some food for them, maybe walk the pups, and then we only have about 190 miles left. We're getting close. We just got off Interstate 40. We've got 17 miles to go, so it'll be about a half hour because we will get...
We're on Route 66.
This is Route 66 in the Mojave Desert, so not a lot along here, but there was an RV park back there. So we've been counting down. The twins have been like, wanting our ETA. So we are getting there at about 2:30 in the afternoon, which is earlier than we had expected because we got a nice early start today. It's time to wash the Now it's felt the sudden need to wash the windows the minute I started taking. Thank you. You need to lay down, Pepper. Ow. No. I know. I don't have a pillow. I'm sorry. Don't mind the dog butt here. She refuses to sit. Last year when we got here to pick up Jared, it was literally about 112, 115 degrees. In fact, the 2 days before getting here, we were in Arizona, it was 120 and 118. So extremely hot, like crazy hot. So this year, it's much cooler. It's 91. So much cooler, which is nice. And we were driving in rain for about an hour today. Nothing heavy rain, but we're seeing now that they do have the chance of more severe storms and flash flooding again today here. So we're hoping that doesn't happen because it usually comes with a lot of wind. And Jared's like, oh, but it's really cool in the desert with the wind because the sand blows. And like, yeah, not when we live in an RV though. So we're hoping that there is no flash flooding or big storms while we're here. They have very nice sites here. We get to choose whichever one we want. Last year we took site 4. We kind of know our way around after last year, so it makes it a little easier. And of course it's starting to rain, so I'm gonna get out and get Brian set up as quick as we can. Same one as last year, site 4 here?
4? Okay.
Well, it's starting to rain.
Oh, okay.
So you get back in before I get wet. Yeah, I'll set up. McKenna should be over maybe a half hour. She has break 3 to 4, so till she walks over here, it'll be a little after 3.
All right, good.
Told you Barbara was coming. She's not supposed to be loose, so. They got a rainstorm last Saturday and then just a ton on Sunday. So here we are the following Saturday, a week later, and there's still water sitting around. So that's pretty amazing. Just wheeling through the Mojave Desert. Too soft. Hey, hey, hey. We don't. Mommy doesn't appreciate the snake hunting. Ooh, he might make it, Alex. Didn't need you after all. Or maybe he does. Wonder where she gets it from, not wanting any help. Now it's packed down. He didn't need you. So the neat thing here at this camp, even though it's in the desert, they have a big lake, which no doubt is a draw for people in this area to come to camp here. Because it's a nice sized lake. So then they have swimming, they have canoeing, they have zip lining over the water, they have a 6-story slide. So that's a big draw, is having this beautiful lake right here in the middle of the desert.